Everybody, it's the Bowtie Boss. I'm here with a veteran of how many years?
12 years.
12 years, veteran doctor, Dr. Bruce Hertz, and he's worked all over the place. I just want to get a couple of questions in.
Yes, sir.
Just give me your overall philosophy on being a ringside physician.
I give my fighters, when they step into that ring, they become my personal patients. And I always give my personal patients my very best, utmost best.
Gotcha. Now, tell me how did you get into being a ringside physician?
Oh, it's a long story. A friend years ago once invited me to attend amateur kickboxing. I attended it. It was nice. I liked it. And then he calls me up and says the promoter's putting on another show. He needs a ringside doc. You'll sit there and pay a little bit, and you get to watch the fight and take care of the fighters. And then after that, it wasn't really an addiction or an attraction, but it was a necessity.
Right.
Because there were no quality physicians. Things were not, at that time, governed by the state. There was no sanctioning body for the amateurs.
Gotcha.
So finally, it's like they wanted someone that knew what he was doing, could pay attention to detail, and take good care of the fighters.
Gotcha. Are you a big-time fight fan?
Yes and no. Back in the day when Muhammad Ali was the greatest, I was his #1 fan. In fact, I got to meet him twice, and one of the times he patted me on the head and blessed me because he really took a liking to me.
All right. Now, earlier you were talking about the drill instructor-like way you kind of learned some things. Go into a little bit on that.
That was my program director. He was a former military man that served honorably in World War II. And he was our program director. And he instilled military discipline into me. I mean, drilling it into us. We were not allowed any leeway. And one of the things he always beat into us was to pay attention to detail. That's why when I watch the fighters, I look at the overall picture, their mental state, especially their knees, how they move, how they act, how they react.
Now, sometimes there is some confusion where people think a referee stops a fight on his own or a doctor stops a fight on their own. What's the overall process for which a doctor can either ask or tell a referee to stop a fight?
If someone is cut deeply or cut in a position or in a place where it can affect a nerve or excessive bleeding, then I'm going to call it, because my main concern is fighters' safety.
Okay. There you have it. Dr. Bruce Hertz, the best in the game, especially as we know around here in the Chicago area. It's Bowtie Boss here for Royal Divide and Fight Combat.